Yeah? Okay. In the last 4 of 5 games, the Fraport Skyliners have faced off against strong point guards with the eccentric Lil Wayne lookalike Courtney Fortson and the smart Harvard grad Brandon Curry, as they combined for 78 points. But Frankfurt won 3 of the 4 EuroChallenge games, including the last 2 games in overtime. Tonight comes the next talented point guard on flight from Russia with American Donal, or also known as DJ Cooper. Will the classic point guard give a Jared Jordan-like passing clinic, or can the Fraport Skyliners contain him and get another win in EuroChallenge play? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fraport Arena in Frankfurt, Germany, to the EuroChallenge quarterfinal best-of-3 series. I'm Miles Schmidt-Schäuber, and we'll be doing the play-by-play. And tonight, the Fraport Skyliners clash against Enisey Krasnoyarsk. Enisey Krasnoyarsk was founded in 1993 and won the Russian Super League in 2007, and is playing in their 4th EuroChallenge tournament, and are playing VTB League since 2011. Currently, they are in 15th place in that league with a record of 6-16. Have had problems in the tough league. They've lost 5 of the last 6 games, and especially in crunch time, they have not been able to close the door on their opponents, losing 6 games by 5 points or less. In EuroChallenge play, they've been up and down with a 3-3 record in the last 6 games, and that helped them advance to the quarterfinals. They're a team that can score on average, averaging 85 points in the EuroChallenge, but also give up many points with 80 points. In 6 games, they defended better in the first 7 games, giving up 80 points 2 times, and 4 times 80-plus points in the last 5 games. The club is led by the 2 Americans, DJ Cooper and Tariko White, and Serbian Zava Lezic and Bosnian Almedin Kikanovic. The club doesn't have one dominant big man except for Kosta Perovic, who was lost to injury in November, and he won't be coming back this season. The Fraport Skyliners finished first in the Group K and have won 8 of their last 9 EuroChallenge games. With Justin Cobbs, they are undefeated 8-0. In the Biko BBL, the team has won 4 of the last 5 games and are on course for their first playoff berth since 2011. The team is led by American rookies Justin Cobbs and Sean Armand, the German Twin Towers Danilo Bartel, who is still out, and Johannes Folkman, and of course Quantes Robertson, the Minister of Defense. Otherwise, the team has superb role players with Jacob Birchie, 7-1 since returning, Aaron Dornkamp, and Mr. Putback, Mike Morrison. Key facts today, or the biggest strength of the Fraport Skyliners, is their defense, 4th in EuroChallenge, giving up 74 points. Key today will be rebounding, very important. Who can contain the other team's physicality underneath? And for Frankfurt, important to contain the point guard, DJ Cooper. The duel of the day, Cobbs was Cooper, X Factor, Birchie, and for Enisey, the bench. And we're about to start here in the Fraport Arena to Game 1 in the EuroChallenge quarterfinal play. Starting lineup for the Fraport Skyliners: Aaron Dornkamp, Tez Robertson, Johannes Folkman, Justin Cobbs, and Jacob Birchie from Chickasha, Oklahoma. Starting 5 for Enisey is the 2 Americans, White and Cooper, Lezic, Kikanovic, and the number 26, Evgeny Kolesnikov, that won the EuroChallenge in 2013 with Samara. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope for an exciting game here from Frankfurt, Germany. And the jump ball about to start here with the number 11, Kikanovic, and one from the Russian team that are from Siberia. Next game is on Friday in Game 2. And here we go with Lezic from Serbia. Handoff to Cooper from Chicago. Kikanovic, top scorer for their team in the EuroChallenge. First shot from outside, that was Kolesnikov. And the Skyliners now in their first offensive set. Steal, touchdown pass. There's White. Skyliners came back nicely on the transition defense. DJ Cooper, no look pass. White can't control it. A little hesitant there, the Skyliners on the offense for that turnover. Kolesnikov, the 29-year-old 195-centimeter guard, played the 2010 World Championships in Turkey for Russia. Cooper versus Cobbs. Now that's the duel to watch. Cooper is playing his second season. Cobbs is a rookie. There's Cooper now. Oh, and an errant pass. He had 23 assists in a VTB game. And the guy really is a classic pass-first point guard. Played at Ohio. Could have played at Kentucky, but he wanted to be a priority, so he went to the mid-major Ohio. At Kentucky would have been one of many. That's why he didn't go to Kentucky. Top NCAA school for basketball. Folkman now. Folkman, the low post. Kicks it, tries to kick it over to Dornkamp, who was on the perimeter. But a Russian hand got between that, and they have 8 seconds now. The Fraport Skyliners here for to get off a shot here on this set play. Jacob Birchie. Tez. Nice fake. Tez kicks it over. Birchie. And first miss, he was testing his 45% three-point percentage. Skyliners have 4 guys really shooting very good. Dornkamp at 44%. Birchie at 45% before that last shot. Then we have Konstantin Klein at 77%. So the Skyliners, very good shooting percentages from outside. Kolesnikov loses the ball. Steal Dornkamp. Fast pass to Tez and the lay-in. Nice heads-up play from Dornkamp there on defense. Skyliners, the 4th best defense team in the EuroChallenge. Nice try there from Kikanovic, and the Skyliners tried to go on the break. Very sloppy steal back from Lezic. And Cooper was on the line, a turnover. A little wild the play from both teams here. The team's got to calm down here. 7:59 to play in the first quarter, live from Frankfurt, Germany. Skyliners now in the offense. Cobbs had probably his worst game in Bonn. 5 turnovers, already had foul problems at halftime. He's motivated to have a good game today. Folkman, Dornkamp for 3. In and out, and rebound Lezic. Cooper now. DJ Cooper swings it over to the open man, Lezic for 3. Short, offensive rebound, Kikanovic. New offense set for the Russian team, Enisey, Krasnoyarsk. A beautiful no-look pass from Cooper inside to Kikanovic. And that ties the game here in Frankfurt. Dornkamp. Tez. And a reaching and foul there from Cooper, as Tez used the mismatch there. Cooper last season played for Thessaloniki in Greece. Led the Euro Cup in assists with 6.5 and was second in the Greek League in assists with 6.5. And now we're a little pause here and play. 2-all, low scoring, almost 3 minutes played here from the Fraport Arena. Game 1 of the EuroChallenge quarterfinals. Tez. Justin Cobbs. Cobbs, pull-up jumper. In and out. Rebound. Jacob Birchie saves it. Cobbs for 3 for the lead. Good. Justin, the General Cobbs, gives the Fraport Skyliners the first lead in the game, or the second lead, sorry. And that all because of a Jacob Birchie offensive rebound. Mid-distance 15-footer from Kikanovic. Didn't want to fall for him. Rebound, Tez. Cobbs. Folkman and Kikanovic. That's also an interesting duel. underneath the basket. Folkman, Cobbs kicks it over to Dornkamp on the perimeter, and he loses the ball. Tried to be a little tricky there with a behind the back dribble. Lezic coast to coast, and he draws the foul. Savo Lezic, the 26-year-old Serbian. Played last season in Serbia at Radniki. And in EuroChallenge play, he's averaging 7.7 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. 56% free throw percentage only. 4 games where he was scored in double figures in the EuroChallenge play. 14 points against Antwerpen of Belgium. 12 times double figures in the VTB League. Sasha Lezic from Serbia, the 26-year-old that started his career with Partizan Belgrade. Second attempt for Lezic, and he hits it. Fraport Skyliners lead 5-3. Justin Cobbs. Konstantin Klein is back today, so we may not see extended minutes from Cobbs today. Of course, when Klein was injured, Cobbs had to play more. But Klein was in warm-ups. We'll see if he'll be playing today. Dornkamp been playing better in the last weeks. Had some good games in the BBL. Cobbs, Folkman. Skyline is trying to get something going here on the offense. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Tez will have to do it himself. Tez with his athletic ability, and he scores 2 points. Quantez Robertson. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of fans come to watch him, just seeing his athletic play. And that first quick step is really breathtaking. DJ Cooper. Cooper swings it over to Kolesnikov. Goes to the hoop, and he beats his man, Tez. And 2 points for Kolesnikov. Dornkamp in the low post against Tarika White, was drafted from the Pistons in 2010. Birchie misses the three-pointer, rebound from Kolesnikov. Nice fast break basketball there, and Kikanovic can't get the lay-in. He's probably the most experienced player on the floor for Enisey. 42 Euro Cup games for Red Star Belgrade, and this is his 21st EuroChallenge play. The injury to Kosta Perovic hurt the team very much, the ex-NBA player, with his 124 EuroLeague games experience, but Kikanovic is having a great season. First attempt is not good. 64% free throw percentage in the EuroChallenge. He's averaging 15.7 points, 4.1 rebounds. 10 games where he's been in double figures in the EuroChallenge. 21 points against Trabzonspor of Turkey. And he makes 1 of 2. The Skyliners still have the 7-6 lead. Dornkamp. And a steal from Kolesnikov. And he dunks over Folkman. Folkman didn't even see him coming. Great defensive play from Kolesnikov. And he gives the Russian team the lead back. Cobbs looks Folkman on the pick and roll. Folkman, good! Johannes Folkman with a three-pointer. No, 2 points only. Tariko White for 3. Miss and a rebound, Cobbs. Dornkamp for 3, short. And the loose ball comes to Kolesnikov. DJ Cooper. Oh, beautiful alley-oop, an American-to-American connection. Cooper to White, and that gives Enisey the lead back to 10-9. Cobbs, pull-up jumper. Short, and the loose ball to Jacob Birchie, and he sinks it. And the lead goes back to the Fraport Skyliners, going back and forth here. Many lead changes. Maybe another lead change here now for Enisey. Nizhny with the floater, and the lead goes back to Enisey. 12-11. Aaron Dornkamp, the Canadian national player. Nice late penetration there. Couldn't get the ball to drop for him. And now Enisey Krasnoyarsk. Pick and roll there. Cooper to the number 11, Kikanovic. And Kikanovic really has been the workhorse here in the first quarter. Herbert bringing new players in now with Mike Morrison and Sean Armand, the spark plug from the bench from Brooklyn, New York. Kikanovic now. Playing with Enisey since 2012. And he's been with the national team in Russia for 7 years now. And Konstantin Klein comes in now, ready to test his 77% three-point percentage in EuroChallenge play, 7 for 9. He's been really hot from downtown, Konstantin Klein. Kikanovic now with the free throw. And he doesn't get the ball to fall, and Birchie with the rebound. Already 7 lead changes here in the first quarter. A new player in now with the number 17, Artem Yakovenko, the 26-year-old 205 centimeter power forward. He was an EuroChallenge finalist 2010, the team that lost Samara to BG Göttingen with John Patrick then. Armand for 3! Short, and rebound Kolesnikov. Armand was cold against NBC and then erupted in the fourth quarter, hitting 5 3-pointers a week ago. Nizhny, reverse layup, and he gets the ball to fall. And the Skyliners, that got to be a little more physical underneath. That's where Enisey is doing a good job. Points in the paint right now. Cobbs, pick and roll with Morrison with the monster dunk. Morrison with a mega dunk. Perfect pass from Cobbs there with the pick and roll. Good play from Cobbs to Morrison with the monster dunk. Kolesnikov for 3. One of 3 guys that hitting over 40% from outside. White, Kolesnikov, and Komorowski. White with the nice tip in there. And a foul on Justin Cobbs. Johannes Richter to come in now. Danilo Bartel still out. Skyliners really only have 3 big men with Folkman, Morrison, and Richter. So Richter, I believe, will see some minutes tonight. He had his best 2 games against the Bakken Bears of Denmark. 15 and 10 points. Armand loses the ball. Richter saves it. Klein, 8 seconds on the shot clock. 1:10 to play in the first. Klein, and a steal almost from Tarika White. And the Skyliners still have possession with 3.7 seconds on the shot clock. Konstantin Klein now to Justin Cobbs. Sean Armand, step back, puts up a prayer. Air ball caught from Nizhny. He had to shoot. There were only a second left on the shot clock. Cooper kicks it out. And totally open there is the new guy that came in now, Artem Yakovenko. And a whistle. And Enisey is a very strong offensive team, and one of their biggest strengths is that every guy can shoot the 3 from the point guard position to the center position. So you really got to focus on their shooting from outside, because even their big man can hit. Cobbs, Klein, Richter. Handoff to Armand. 38 seconds to play. Armand. Step back. And he's cold in the first quarter. And Tariko White with the rebound. DJ Cooper. Cooper. Oh, no look pass. Drop a dime to Yakovenko. And Richter gets the foul there.
It's a foul number 22.
32nd EuroChallenge game for our team Yakovenko. Last season, or last 2 years ago, he played with St. Petersburg. First attempt for the 26-year-old is not good. 6 points, 3.1 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 81% free throw percentage for the Russian. Second attempt is good. 22-13. And the Skyliners have some work ahead of them here. 8 seconds to play to get one last shot off here. Cobbs will do it himself, waiting for someone to come out for the screen. Cobbs loses the ball, and Cobbs thought there was still maybe a second left on the clock, but that's the end of the first quarter. And a very strong finish from Enisey. They finished with a 12-2 run. Let's check the stats here. Enisey is shooting 60% from the field. And the Fraport Skyliners are shooting only 38% from downtown. It's both teams pretty cold, 20% for Enisey, 14 for the Fraport Skyliners. The rebounds, Enisey 10-7. And the turnovers, we've got 4 for Frankfurt and 3 for Enisey, Krasnoyarsk. Top scorer for Krasnoyarsk. Pretty balanced scoring attack there. We've got 2 guys with 5 points, Kikanovic and Lezic. White, Yakovenko, and Kolesnikov with 4 points. Top scorer for the Fraport Skyliners is Quantez Robertson with 4, and Justin Cobbs with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Like I said to start the telecast, the Skyliners, it's going to be very important today which team is more physical in the paint, and so far Enisey has done a better job. So we'll see how Gordon Herbert has his team prepared now for the second quarter. Enisey is already on the floor with a new guy on the floor with Zaitsev, the number 41, a 25-year-old, 191-centimeter guard. He's been with the team since 2011. He started his career in 2006 with Khimki Moscow. Cooper, White are on the floor, Kikanovic, and the number 17, Artem Yakovenko, that also played for Avtodor Saratov, that played against the Skyliners early on in the EuroChallenge play. So the Skyliners now to inbounds the ball at center court with Konstantin Klein. Justin Cobbs. He is undefeated in EuroChallenge play, 8-0. Will that streak continue tonight? Cobbs. Richter. Cobbs goes in, looking, lob pass, and the alley-oop try from Morrison. Couldn't stuff it home. A little unlucky the Skyliners there. Cooper swings the pass over, goes to White for 3. In and out around the toilet bowl. Rebound, Johannes Richter. Skyliners got to get something going now. Armin, floater. In and out, rebound, Kikanovic. Quick outlet pass to Cooper. Cooper. Russian team with the momentum here in the second. Cooper, beautiful how he freed himself there from his man, and he lays it in with his left hand. And Gordon Herbert has to take a timeout here, because if he doesn't, the Skyliners aren't careful, Enisey could really extend their lead here if they keep playing like this. Yeah, there have been many really, incredible players to come out of the NCAA to play in the NBA. I mean, I could go on for hours, just the amazing players that have played in the NBA. But DJ Cooper from Enisey Krasnoyarsk, he's got an amazing record that he set while he played at Ohio. And he's really the only player in NCAA history when he left the school in 2013 to score 2,000 points, register 900 assists, pull down 600 rebounds, and get 300 steals. No player in NCAA history has done that. And DJ Cooper, that's pretty amazing for a point guard to get 600 rebounds in 4 years. But Cooper says one of his hidden strength is his rebounding. On some nights he can pull down 8-9 rebounds. That's something that the Skyliners also saw Courtney Fortson do. He's also a very underrated rebounder for his size. So Cooper, really a very interesting player to watch. He was a top point guard that came out in 2013, but he remained undrafted, mainly because he played for a mid-major and his size at 183 centimeters. So let's see what the Skyliners can do now here in the offense. They got to get something going. Dornkamp for 3. And the Skyliners are cold from outside. Nice pick and roll there from Cooper to Kikanovic, and Enisey with their biggest lead, 26-13. Cobbs to the hoop, loses the ball. Quick pass, Cooper, 2 points. Kikanovic, nice pass there. Perfect transition basketball. Sean Arman. Somebody's got to get hot here. Cobbs, he's been the man that gets things going. Pick and roll with Morrison. Morrison kicks out Arman, maybe now for 3. And the ball doesn't want to fall for Sean Arman. But good offensive rebound from Morrison. Keeps the possession alive. Kevin Bright checking into the game now. Quantez Robertson also will come back in. Sean Arman exits. Kevin Bright, who can shoot the 3. Justin Cobbs on the free throw line. First attempt for the LA native is good. 16.5 points, 2.9 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 83% free throw percentage for the ex-California player. And they both fall. Skyliners, like I said, give up 74 points in the EuroChallenge. They have to step up their defense if they want to win this game today, and it's got to start now. Pavel Sergeyev in the game now. The 27-year-old, he played in this arena many years ago with Khimki Moscow back then. And almost a steal from Kitez there. Zatsev. And a foul against Fraport Skyliners. Yakovenko inbounds. Tariko White. There's Pavel Sergeyev. Floater. Miss and a rebound. And Richter, or that was Dornkamp, he couldn't control the ball. The fans wanted a foul against Enisey Krasnoyarsk, but instead the ref gives the ball to the Russian team. They have 14 seconds on the shot clock. Tariko White to throw the ball in. Was injured his rookie season, couldn't play in the NBA, and the second season had to play in the D-League for Idaho Stampede, and since then he's been in Europe. Tariko White, who has the ball right now. Zatsev kicks it over to Sergeyev. 3 seconds on the shot clock. In and out, and an offensive rebound from Yakovenko, and another foul against Frankfurt, this time against Konstantin Klein. The Skyliners can't secure the defensive rebounds either. Inbounds pass from Zatsev. Zatsev swings it over to Sergeyev. Low post Kikanovic. Kikanovic steal from Klein. And he bumps into Sergeyev, and he draws the foul. Nice play from Konstantin Klein. He's that energy spark plug from the bench. And he forced that turnover there with his nice steal. Who started his career in the Alba Berlin organization, played for Henrik Wördl in the Alba Berlin 2. Then he went to Gotha, and since 2012, Klein is a member of the Fraport Skyliners. And he's also a guy that would like to play for Chris Fleming in the German national team. But he's got many good guards ahead of him. But he's a guy that could make it if he keeps working hard. Bright, Dornkamp. Handoff to Klein. Klein, Dornkamp for 3. Good. Aaron, Mr. 7 a.m. practice player, Dornkamp. And maybe that'll give the Skyliners that spark that they need. They're on a 5-0 run here. But they only give 4-0 run. Only 2 points for Dornkamp. Zaitsev. Sergeyev. Zaitsev. Nice fake on Klein. Good ball movement from Enisey. Sergeyev. Jumper. Short. Rebound. Dornkamp. Dornkamp doing a lot. Quick outlet pass to Kevin Bright, and he can't control the pass. Good idea from Dornkamp, but just a tick too far ahead for Kevin Bright. Good idea from the Skyliners to get out on the fast break. But sometimes you got to take a risk. But sometimes when you're down by 11 points, you got to look for the good pass and not the risky pass. Zaitsev, Kikanovic, a 10-footer, and he sinks it. And a whistle blown. Andrei Komorowski back into the game, and Yevgeny Kolesnikov. First foul against Tariko White. Johannes Vogtmann ready to check back in, or has checked in again. Had his best game 2 weekends ago against NBC with 26 points. Klein throws it in to Tez. Tez, the Minister of Defense. Tez, off balance, a little wild there, rebound Kikanovic. Skyliners want to bring it back down under 10 points before halftime. Komorowski for 3, in and out, another offensive rebound from Kikanovic. Komorowski. Kikanovic. Sergeyev. And a step back from Sergeyev, and the rebound goes to Dornkamp. A little press from Enisey. Konstantin Klein. Dornkamp. Tez. Kevin Bright. Bright swings it out. Dornkamp inside. And that's been a big problem today. They haven't been able to get the ball to Folkman. And Folkman had that great start against NBC, got the ball early on and then got into a groove, and today he hasn't been getting the ball, and he obviously hasn't been able to get into a groove. Back into the game now, Sava Lezic, the Serbian. And Cobbs now. Dornkamp. Dornkamp against Lezic. Inside, backdoor, Tez, and blocked from Yakovenko. Fast break, Cooper to Lezic. He misses the easy lay-in. Tez now. Tez, fast break. And there are the easy points from Folkman. Komorowski. He's also a very good three-point shooter. DJ Cooper swings it over. Oh, what a pass from Cooper! Inside, a no-look pass. He just gunned it in there to the number 17, Yakovenko, and we've seen some shades of Jared Jordan here. Folkman, spin move, nice move, but he can't get the lay-in. And a whistle. Jacob Birchie back in the game. And Birchie, for me, Birchie is like the typical handyman. A handyman is skilled at a wide range of repairs around the house. And for Birchie, he's a skilled basketball player that can repair many things on the court. Maybe he can repair some things now and get the Skyliners back into the game here. Jacob Birchie in the game now. Nice move there, and the ball doesn't want to go in. Rebound Folkman, but again, that wasn't very good penetration defense there. Lucky for the Skyliners that ball didn't want to fall for Andrei Komorowski, the 30-year-old, 196-centimeter forward, playing his 34th EuroChallenge game today. Skyliners have to clog the lane more. And Folkman on the free throw line now. Folkman having a great season in EuroChallenge play. 15.2 points, 7.4 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 76% free throw percentage. He's been in double figures in 11 of 12 games in the EuroChallenge. 26 points against Tartu, 2 double-doubles in the EuroChallenge for Folkman, and he hits the second one. Now if the Skyliners could just get some stops on defense, show some consistency on the defensive end. Cooper swings it over, Lezic for 3. And they aren't hitting so consistent either from outside Tez, and he's fouled from Yakovenko to stop the fast break. 3 minutes, 29 seconds to play here in the second quarter, live from Frankfurt, Germany. Game 1 of the EuroChallenge quarterfinals here between the Fraport Skyliners and Enisey Krasnoyarsk. Game 2 will be Friday at 1:15 German time in Siberia. And now Tez Robertson on the free throw line. The Cincinnati native, playing since 2009 in Frankfurt. And he's kind of like Ricky Paulding of Oldenburg. Paulding is Mr. Oldenburg and Tez is Mr. Frankfurt. I could imagine Tez will play his whole career in Frankfurt. He just is so comfortable here, and he just loves it here, and he sinks the second one. 4-0 run for the Skyliners. Cooper for 3, all alone. Miss, and the rebound tipped from Folkman to Birchie. Fast break. Cobbs has Tez. Alley-oop. Good. What? Super Tez with an amazing alley-oop dunk. Beautifully seen from Justin Cobbs. And the Skyliners on a 6-0 run. And the Russian team have to call a timeout. The Skyliners are back in business, down by 7 points, 32-25. Perfect pass from Cobbs, and Tez with a beautiful alley-oop dunk. That's why we come into the Fraport Arena to see these spectacular plays, usually ended from Quantez Robertson. And maybe that's that push, this alley-oop dunk that will give the Skyliners that last energy now for the last 3 minutes and 15 seconds to get closer to cut the lead down even more. And the Skyliners, they have the momentum now. DJ Cooper, the point guard. See how Enisey Krasnoyarsk reacts to this 6-0 run from the Fraport Skyliners. Cooper. Kikanovic. Komorowski misses, and they aren't hitting the threes anymore. The Skyliners back now, looking to do more damage in this comeback. Cobbs inside Folkman. And a foul against Enisey, and Birchie right away brings his players, his teammates back into the huddle. Even though Bartel isn't on the floor, Birchie is like a second captain on the floor with Tez. And Folkman now to add on to the 6-0 run. And he hits the first one. Folkman now to full end the 8-0 run. He does it. 8-0 run. Enisey aren't hitting their three-pointers anymore in the second quarter, having major difficulty. Komorowski. Oh, steal, Tez! Another fast break. Who's going to do it this time? Tez to Cobbs. Behind the back to Tez. Oh, he can't get in the tip-in from Johannes Folkman. 10-0 run from the Fraport Skyliners. Unbelievable basketball here in the Fraport Arena. And a foul against Kikanovic on Folkman. Back in the game, Mike Morrison coming for Folkman. Folkman now has 2 fouls, and inbounds pass now, or a play from DJ Cooper. Pavel Sergev. Lezic. Cooper. Alley-oop or lob pass, and that was too much. Steal from Armin. Touchdown pass. Cobbs has to save it. And too far ahead. That's the second time in the second quarter that the passes were too far ahead. Earlier to Kevin Bright, and this time to Cobbs, and those are really unneeded turnovers. But the Skyliners are gambling a little here. DJ Cooper. Cooper swings it out. Lezic for 3. Miss. Rebound. Good. Morrison tried to box out there, but still the Skyliners get possession of the ball. Jacob Birchie. Cobbs. Justin Cobbs. .138 to play in the second. Skyliners looking to add on to their 10-0 run. Tez. Armin with 3 seconds on the shot clock. He has to do it himself. No, in the corner. Birchie, nice fake with a floater. Tip in. 3rd attempt. 4th attempt. Morrison can't get it to fall. 4 chances from the Skyliners. What bad luck. Cooper can't get it to fall. And a touchdown pass. Tez. 2 points, Quantes! Super Tez Robertson! 12-0 run from the Skyliners. They trail only 32-31 with 1:08 to play. The last 5 minutes has been the quarter of the Fraport Skyliners. Amazing 12-0 run here in this comeback. .12-0 run from the Fraport Skyliners. Enisey Krasnoyarsk have to take a timeout. And their head coach, Stefan Karatsik, who's been coached since 2010, has a lot to talk about with his team. They just have absolutely no rhythm on offense. They've also had some bad luck as well. But their three-pointers aren't falling, and the Skyliners are just, they have the intensity. They're playing Skyliners basketball, and they're back in business now. (32-31) the lead for Enisey Krasnoyarsk from Siberia in Russia, and they don't even know what's hit him here. They seem a little shocked. Been many minutes now since they last scored, and now DJ Cooper trying to get his team going here. White, Sergev, who played 5 years for St. Petersburg, 3 years for Unix Kazan, and he draws the foul here. Played for Triumph Liberci 208-210. That was the time when he played here in this arena against the then Deutsche Bank Skyliners. And he hits the first one, Sergev. 7.3 points, 1.3 rebounds, 2 assists in the EuroChallenge play, 100% free throw percentage. 4 games where he scored in double figures in the EuroChallenge play. Pavel Sergev, and he nails the second one. 34-31 to stop the 12-0 run from the Skyliners. Sean Armand. Konstantin Klein. Armand. 44 seconds to play. Handoff to Klein. Gets a block from Morrison. And an offensive foul against Mike Morrison there. 42 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Enisey Krasnoyarsk is up by 3 points, and they can add on to their lead here. Cooper. White. White against Armand. Handoff. Sergev. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Sergev in the corner. Lezic against Jacob. Nice layup there from the baseline for Lezic. 4-0 run for Enisey Krasnoyarsk. Justin Cobbs. 7 seconds. He'll do it himself. Cobbs. Floater. Good. Just in. The General Cobbs. And that's it. It's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Here from the Fraport Arena, Enisey Krasnoyarsk lead with 36-33. And let's check the stats here quickly. Fraport Skyliners are shooting 36% only from the field. I would have thought it was higher than that after their 12-0 run. 44% for the Russian team from outside. It's pretty bad for both teams. Enisey is 1 for 12, 8%. And Frankfurt is not much better, 11%, 1 for 9. And the rebounds, 21-20 for Enisey. And the turnovers is 7 for Frankfurt, 6 for Enisey. Top scorer now for Frankfurt, 10 points for Tez, 4 rebounds, 7 for Cobbs, 10 points for Folkman, 3 rebounds. Top scorer for Enisey, Kikanovic, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 7 points for Lezic, and 3 rebounds. I'm going to take a short break and be back in about 10 minutes.
Für jeden Fan den passenden Tarif. Von Öko bis Preisgarantie. Jetzt auf mainova-tarife.de.
Dürfen wir deinen Adam waschen?
Mein Auto? Konzi. Wir sind doch dein Team. Sorry, Mädels. Vielleicht nächstes Mal. Lass dich mal Sand von drauf.
nächstes Mal hier rüber. Welcome back to the Fraport Arena in Frankfurt, Germany. I'm Miles Schmidt-Schäuber, and we're seeing here a very, very interesting, exciting game. It's been a game of runs, and in the first quarter, the Russian team, Enisey Krasnoyarsk, went on a little run at the end to have the nice, comfortable lead of 22-13, and in the second quarter, it looked like maybe they would run away with the game, but a powerful 12-0 run from Frankfurt helped them get back in the game. They're down only by 3, and there's really every chance for Frankfurt, of course, to win this game, and they really need this game because it will be tough going on a 12-hour plane ride and then having to digest a loss here and then having to win game 2 on Friday. But also I talked about the stats right when it's the halftime started, but one more interesting stat here. DJ Cooper, or Donnell Cooper, 9 assists already, 4 points only, but 9 assists. He's really helped his team get this lead on offense. He's really been a key figure for them, and we'll see how he continues to play. 23 assists he once made in a VTB League game, and but the Skyliners here really had a little lull at the end, a little after that 12-0 run, but still 3 points isn't too much, and we should expect a entertaining second half here from the Fraport Arena in Frankfurt, Germany. Let's check some more stats here. Biggest lead, Enisey with 15, Frankfurt had 4, and let's check the points in the paint, and that's a big story of the game too, 26-16. For Enisey Krasnoyarsk. They really dominated the paint in the first quarter, and the Skyliners have to find a way to stop the physicality of their play, of the play of the Russian team inside. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Let's get ready here in the second half, and let's see what will happen now here in the Fraport Arena.
Dort wollen wir Punkte sehen und wir gewinnen dieses Spiel heute. Mit euch zusammen, auf geht's!
Starting 5 for Enisey Krasnoyarsk, Tariko White from Memphis, Tennessee, DJ Cooper, Sava Lizic, Almedin Kikanovic, and with the number 41, that's, I won't even attempt his first name, Zachislav Zaitsev, I think. And for the Fraport Skyliners, Justin Cobbs, Sean Armand, Jacob Birchie, Tez, and Folkman. And Armand has really been cold, and it can only get better from his standpoint. So I expect Cobbs and Armand to really heighten their game in the second half. Cobbs in the first half only has to see the stats of Justin Cobbs here in the first half quickly. Cobbs has 7 points, 4 assists. That's pretty good, but it can get better, of course. DJ Cooper inside. Kikanovic, mid-distance shot, and it doesn't fall for him. Rebound Cobbs. Justin Cobbs to Jacob Birchie. Inside, Folkman to get going now. And he can't get that shot to roll in for him, but he was fouled. Folkman now. First attempt for the German is good for the 22-year-old. Actually has the same birthday like me, September 20th. So that's definitely one birthday I won't forget from Johannes Folkman. And he doesn't get the second one. He follows his rebound, but he only gets 1 of 2. And now the Russian team, Kikanovic, Lezic, Zaitsev, the blondie, Cooper. Nice play by Cooper. He doesn't score much. He can score, but his job is to set up his teammates, and he's been doing it tonight. Cobbs, pull up, 2 points, and that's, Cobbs likes those shots, those mid-distance shots, and he gets that to fall for him. Zaitsev. Lezic against Tez. And a nice fingertip roll high off the glass for 2 points. And both teams here coming off strong here in the third quarter on the offense. Sean Arman kicks in the corner. Tez hasn't really had much on offense in jumpers today, except his penetration, which he likes to do. But they haven't given him the 3 today, and he loses the ball there. Turnover against the Fraport Skyliners. Cooper now. Cooper once reached the Sweet 16 with Ohio, beat Michigan in that game. He outscored Trey Burke of the Utah Jazz. He had 16 and Cooper had 21, but they then lost to North Carolina. Cooper now with the ball for 3. Oh, nothing but net for DJ Cooper. And so much calmness from way behind the three-point line, from way downtown. Birchie, lob pass, Folkman, he's got to make it, and he does. I mean, that's a gimme almost every time Folkman has the position there. He's got to make that shot. Right, good defense there from the Skyliners. Oh, but Birchie or Folkman lost his man there, Kikanovic, and Kikanovic, he continues to be the workhorse here. I mean, he didn't have it easy when Kosta Perovic went down in November last year. Kikanovic really became the dominant big man here, and he's proved it tonight. Having a great game here for Enisey Krasnoyarsk. Skyliners have not found a way to control this guy, Kikanovic. And he hits the free throw.
And number 17, Yakovenko comes in for number 11, Kikanovic.
Justin Cobbs. Skyliners down by 8, 46-38. Folkman. Skyliners on offense, a little static here. Maybe they'll... Cobbs, jumper, miss. And turnover. Skyliners lose the ball there. Offensive foul against Johannes Folkman there. That is his 4th foul. So I would expect to see Yeah, Mike Morrison in now. Folkman takes a rest on the bench. DJ Cooper. Vatchev swings it out in the corner there. Lezic. And another foul. Some controversial calls here against Frankfurt here from the referees. Morrison gets hit with a foul there. That's his second foul for the St. Petersburg, Florida natives who played at George Mason, playing his 4th professional season, played in Belgium, Cyprus, and last season in Finland for Katja. 13-8 stats in the EuroChallenge for Mike Morrison. DJ Cooper now. Cooper looking for a screen. Yakovenko against Morrison. Nice move there from Yakovenko. And they keep making those points in the paint. Big problem for the Skyliners today to defend that. 48-38 the lead for Enisey Krasnoyarsk here. And they've started pretty much the way they started the first 2 quarters. And here they're on a run now. And they continue, like I said, to get points in the paint. And the Skyliners also with some costly turnovers and costly fouls, which have kept some of those possessions alive for Enisey Krasnoyarsk. But there's still a lot of time here, ladies and gentlemen, for the Fraport Skyliners to make a comeback. Skyliners with Jacob Birchie, Mike Morrison, Cobbs, Armand, and Tez. See if the Skyliners can go on a run now. Morrison, Justin Cobbs. A lot of minutes today, despite Constantine Klein back in the lineup. Cobbs. Armand looking in the corner. Birchie doesn't take the shot to Cobbs with 8 on the shot clock. Cobbs, now Birchie for 3. Good! Jacob! Mr. Top Gun Birchie for 3. That was good ball movement from the Skyliners. Cobbs finding the man. Cooper for 3. Miss and rebound Jacob Birchie. Birchie on ahead, fast break. Tez to the corner. Armand for 3 for 6-0 run. No, Morrison there, and the Skyliners get the bounce. Armand is just cold today. Birchie for 3. High rebound and rebound from Cooper. Lezic, Tez, good help defense there, and a turnover. Tez came over for the help defense. Birchie was there, and they caused the turnover. They forced a turnover against Sava Lezic. Skyliners now back on the comeback trail with Justin Cobbs. Tez, Birchie, Armand, Cobbs. Cobbs penetrates, has the lane! And the ball didn't go for him, and Morrison didn't get it either, but Cobbs has drawn the foul. Cobbs, who played 1 season at Minnesota under Tubby Smith, who was the assistant for Rick Pitino at Kentucky for many years, was 9 years also coach at Kentucky. Then he played 3 years at California with guys like Alan Krabby from the NBA and Jose Gutierrez. And this season as a rookie, he started in Spain with Laboral, then was the last cut of the Charlotte Hornets, and then played briefly in Latvia for VEF Riga. And he definitely wants to get to the NBA, and he has a good chance. He'll probably play Summer League, NBA Summer League this summer, and we'll see how his chances are then. And Cobbs makes both there. Skyliners with a 5-0 run. almost a steal there. Yakovenko. Beautiful pass from Cooper. 2 points from the number 15, Lazic. And Cooper now in double figures in assists. Armand. Cobbs. Nice up fake. And whistle.
Foul of number 41. Second personal foul for Vyacheslav Zaitsev.
Zaitsev, his second foul. Inbounds play now for the Skyliners. 4:45 to play. Cobbs. Armand. Birchie for 3. Good! Jacob! Mr. Top Gun Birchie from way downtown. And the Skyliners back on the comeback trail, down by 4. Cooper to White with a one-handed hook shot, and he gets it. White on the free throw line, 24-year-old who's played in Europe his 3rd season now. He played his 1st season in Serbia and last season in Turkey and in Israel. And White, his wake-up call to European basketball was back in Serbia. He had a game where he had 36 points, and then the next game, the opponent tried to injure him on purpose. And that was his wake-up call to European basketball. But he didn't, he had to miss 1 game or so, but he was okay. Tarico White, back in Serbia 2 years ago. Birchie penetrates, and he gets the ball to fall, and Birchie has been that energizer here in the 3rd quarter. Jacob Birchie has hit 2 3-pointers, and now he's looking for his 9th point here. Jacob Birchie on the free throw line. 10.7 points, 2.7 rebounds, 2.3 assists in the EuroChallenge play, and he gets the ball to fall. $53-49. DJ Cooper with 11 assists. Zaitsev. Cooper has Cobbs in the air. Cooper inside. Yakovenko against Morrison. Good defense from Morrison. Morrison tips the ball, but Sergev was there to get the loose ball. Another possession for Enisey. Cooper for 3 and a bank shot. Cooper makes a bank shot. I don't think he planned that shot with help from the glass. Cooper with a big game tonight. Klein. Morrison, the low post, and left-handed lay-in. Nice job from the big man. Skyliners continue to fight here in this game to somehow get back in it. Cooper. Zaitsev against Jacob. Zaitsev kicks over. Yakovenko for 3. In and out. And there's Cooper. And the putback, no good. Cooper almost had his own rebound. And Cooper, like I said before, very underrated rebounder, great rebounder for his 183 centimeters. Oh, and the whistle was blown already. Cooper tried the Larry Bird play there. The inbounds pass off the player as he passed the ball off Mike Morrison to try to get the ball back. Larry Bird did that back in the 80s for the Boston Celtics, that trick play. But the possession goes to the Fraport Skyliners. Justin Cobbs. Can the Fraport Skyliners come back and retake the lead? Konstantin Klein could use some 3-pointers from him now. Tez, Cobbs, Birchie with the hot hand. Alley or lob pass, Morrison, he loses the ball, And they still have possession. Tarika White can't believe it. The very athletic shooting guard who lists Eric Bledsoe from the Phoenix Suns as his toughest opponent in the NCAA when he played for Mississippi. Klein with the inbounds play to Tez. Tez, Birchie for three! Oh, almost had the backboard. Morrison, and the loose ball to Klein. And a new possession for the Fraport Skyliners. 2:30 to play. Tez, spin move! Oh, what a move from Tez! That was spectacular. But I think a few too many steps there. A turnover against the Skyliners. 5-point lead for Enisey Krasnoyarsk. And Aaron Dornkamp checking back in. He hasn't been in the game for a while. He's coming in for Jacob Birchie now. Aaron Dornkamp played last season in Braunschweig, 3 years in Italy, and played at Carleton University in Canada. Cooper, oh, how did he get that pass to the player? And fast break, Klein, 2 points. Great play from Tez there on the fast break. Pass to Klein. .158 to play. Cooper, Zaitsev, Sergev, over to Cooper. He wants the ball. Cooper. Kikanovic missed. Zaitsev saves the ball and he loses it. Turnover. Back in the game now for Enisey is Yevgeny Kolesnikov, who's played all over the place. Justin Cobbs. Handoff to Klein. Skyliners have to fight for their shots here. Enisey is defending pretty good in this game. Klein in the corner, can't have the shot. And he travels with the ball. Traveling violation against Klein. Pavel Sergev. Zaitsev against Tez. Tez looking for that steal. Zaitsev, pretty good ball handler. Kolesnikov. Sergev penetrates. And offensive foul against Pavel Sergev. Good play from Klein taking the charge. Back in the game now, number 7, Andrei Komarovsky. His 6th season now in Enisey. Played also for Dynamo Moscow, Zamara, Triumph Liberce, and Yugra Surgut. And actually, many, many years ago, in 2002, Komarovsky played at the famous Albert Schweitzer tournament. Cobbs can't get that ball to fall. And a foul from Cobbs on Kolesnikov. One minute, 2 seconds to play in the third quarter. Fraport Skyliners down by 3. Justin Cobbs. Can't find anyone. Finds Tez in the corner. Cobbs. 8 on the shot clock. 56 seconds to play in the third. Cobbs dribbling to Morrison in the paint. Morrison. 2 points for Big Mike. Mr. Putback. 1 point lead only for Enisey. Another assist for Cobbs. 35 seconds to go. In the low post, Kikanovic. And a foul against Kikanovic. He can't believe it. That's the 4th foul for Kikanovic, who has 12 points in the game. And the Skyliners can take the lead here. But there's still a difference of 6 seconds between shot clock and regular shot clock. 13 seconds on the shot, 19 seconds to play. Cobbs lets the clock run down a bit before he starts to play here. 7. Morrison comes out. Cobbs, jumper. Good! Justin! Missed the general. Cobbs gives Frankfurt the lead back. 57-56. 3 seconds. Floater from Sergev, and he hits it. Sergev hits it. What a play from Pavel Sergev. And that's how quickly you can silence the Fraport Arena crowd here. And Enisey reclaims the lead here after 30 minutes, 58-57.
So, dann nutzen wir die fette Pause und kommen zu unserem Gewinnspiel. Powered by der Fraport AG. Best Seat in the House. Ihr kennt das blaue Sofa, Höhe Mittellinie. Einmal unsere Gäste, die dort sitzen, einmal winken, damit man euch sieht. Auf dem blauen Sofa einmal winken. Best Seat in the House.
So let's check the stats here. After 30 minutes in the Fraport Arena, the Fraport Skyliners are shooting 45% from the field, and Enisey is shooting 49% from outside. Frankfurt is shooting 21, and Enisey 19. The rebounds is very, very close here, 27-26 for Enisey, and the turnovers is 11 for Enisey and 10 for Frankfurt. This is a very, very even basketball game now. Top scorer for Enisey. We got 2 guys with 12 points. Kikanovic, 12 points, 5 rebounds. DJ Cooper with a double-double, 12 points, 11 assists, 3 rebounds. And Sava Lizic with 11 points. For the Fraport Skyliners, top scorer is Johannes Folkman with 13 points. Justin Cobbs, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And Jacob Birchie, 11 points and 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Overall, very solid game from the Oklahoma native, Jacob Birchie. Enisey with Pavel Sergev, Andrei Komarovsky, Elmedin Kikanovic, Sava Lizic, and number 26, that's Kolesnikov. There are no Americans on the floor for the Russian team. Klein, Cobbs, Tez, Dornkamp, and Morrison for the Fraport Skyliners. Pavel Sergev, Kikanovic, Kolesnikov, Tez on him. Komarovsky kicks over. And a miss and an offensive rebound from Legends. He loses the handle. Dornkamp has the rebound. Skyliners looking to take the lead here. Justin Cobbs taking his time. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Morrison looking. Morrison pull up. No, he wasn't open. Miss. Rebound. Lizic. Pavel Sergev is the point guard. Steady point guard. Very experienced. Komarovsky. Kolesnikov. Kikanovic, that's his shot, and that's his range, and he hits it. You can't leave Kikanovic open for the 15-footer. He'll hit it every time. Justin Cobbs. And a foul, a reaching in foul against Andrei Komarovsky. Back in the game now is Sean Armand, and Armand has the big goose egg, 0 points. Maybe he'll get hot now. Recently against NBC, he hit 15 points in the last quarter with 5 3-pointers. Who knows? Maybe he'll be the microwave a la Vinnie Johnson of the Pistons back in the day and start hitting some buckets from downtown. Sean Armand. He's due for some buckets. Klein, Tez with a spectacular alley-oop dunk in the first half. Tez for 3 for the lead. Good. Tez. Super Tez. Robinson, sorry for the tie. 60-60. I was a little ahead of myself there. 60 all. Tez with a three-pointer. Komorowski. Kolesnikov on the perimeter. And a steal from Morrison. Stole the ball out of the hands of Kolesnikov. This is a wide open game here. It's anyone's ball game right now. Who's going to win it in the fourth? Frankfurt or Enisey Krasnoyarsk? Klein, pick and roll. Morrison misses the ball. And he loses it. No foul against Enisey. And Morrison, after a nice steal, loses the ball. Timeout taken, 60 all, with 7:52 to play in the fourth quarter. Game 2 is on Friday evening in Siberia, 1:15 German time here. And if there is a needed Game 3, that'll be in 1 week back here in Frankfurt in the Fraport Arena at 19:30. Of course, this is a very important stage of the game right now. It's a wide open game. It's even at 60 all. And if one team can take a run now, that could set the stage for the remainder of the game. So it's very important now to see which team here can take the lead and somehow stay in that groove and just see how the rest of the game goes. I mean, still a lot of time until crunch time, but right now the game is pretty even, and some team could now possibly make a run, or maybe it'll stay tight down to the wire. We'll see. Sergev, Kikanovic, Lezic, the Serb, Kolesnikov. It gets a block from Kikanovic. Sergey in the corner, short. Another offensive rebound from the Russian team from Lezic. In the corner. And 3 points for number 26. That's Kolesnikov. He can hit the three. Don't leave him open. That's what happens when you leave him open. Skyliners once again trying to come back here. But it's a tight game. Armand, Klein, nice fake. Klein, extra pass. Folkman was bad angle under the backboard there, but he drew the foul.
It's a foul number 26. We have gaming for Mexico. Personal foul for
Jacob Birchie coming in now for Aaron Dornkamp. Birchie with a solid game. Played in Germany in Hagen and Bremerhaven. Third time around for Frankfurt. Also had a short stint in Spain for Zaragoza. There he played together with Serge Ibaka from the Oklahoma Thunder. So Birchie mainly has played in Germany in his career. Played at the Air Force in Colorado. 10th all-time scorer there for the Air Force. 2 NCAA trips with the Air Force, Jacob Birchie. And a foul against the Russian team. Again, I think against Pavel Sergev.
It's a technical foul.
Technical foul. Technical foul against Sergev. Free throw for Justin Cobbs now. And he sinks it. Inbounds now for the Fraport Skyliners. Klein, Folkman, Cobbs. Cobbs with a solid game here after his not so solid game in Bonn, where he had 5 turnovers, 9 points. Had his 20-game double-figure game snapped. Armand for 3, a prayer, and an air ball for Sean Armand. He had to take that. Shot clock was going down, and this just hasn't been the game for Sean Armand. 0 points for him. Hopefully he can get it going here in the last 6:41. Sergev. Kikanovic. Lezic for 3, miss. Rebound, Klein, no, he can't get the rebound. Another offensive rebound, loose ball for the Russian team. In the corner, Lezic, maybe this time he sinks it. First time didn't go. He got another chance thanks to an offensive rebound, and he sinks it. Cobbs has the lane, and the tip in from Folkman. No, he can't get it. And the third try, Cobbs makes it. Three's a charm for the Fraport Skyliners. They keep battling under the boards for those offensive rebounds. Oh, no up and down there against Lezic, and he draws the foul against Jacob Birchie. Back in the game now, DJ Cooper, who also has the Bosnia and Herzegovina citizenship. And Lezic on the free throw line now. 7.7 points, 5.2 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 56% free throw percentage, and he doesn't hit the first one. In the VTB league, 10.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 68% free throw percentage there, and 12 games where he scored in double figures in the VTB league, 4 games in the EuroChallenge play where he scored in double figures. Second attempt for Sava Lezic. And he gets that one to fall. Skyliners down by 4. Can they get over the hump tonight? 5:38 to play. Folkman, they just can't get those consistent stops on the defensive end. Tez, a wild chance there, but Folkman, the loose ball and kickball, and it's possession for Enisey Krasnoyarsk. Now that was really not a good decision from Tez there. I know he likes to penetrate. Sometimes he makes the crazy shots on the penetration, but that was really a wild attempt there. And you can't really do that when the clock is ticking down and you need to win this game at home. Lezic. Komorowski around the screen and roll. A second foul against Tez. Enisey Krasnoyarsk up by 4 points, 67-63. A real nail biter in Frankfurt here. Cooper. And the mid-distance shot from Kikanovic. That's his bread and butter there. You can't leave him open for the 15-footer. He'll hit it every time. Another assist for Cooper, his 12th of the game. Cobbs inside. Folkman has the position and the 2 points. And he got to set Folkman into action under the hoop. He can make those. Folkman has not had the ball in his comfort zone as much as he would have liked in the game today. But you saw there, when he gets the ball in the position down low, he'll make that shot. He's got to get the ball more there. Good job from Cobbs there. And a traveling violation against Komorowski. 4 minutes, 26 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Enisey Krasnoyarsk up by 4 points, 69-65. And the Skyliners had the lead shortly in the third quarter, and they've been battling back ever since. Cobbs almost lost it. Birchie has 2 3-pointers today. Tez hasn't had the range from outside, hasn't been getting the shot. Klein draws the foul. And that must be the 5th team foul against Enisey Krasnoyarsk. So every time from now on, the Fraport Skyliners will get free throws, and Klein now on the free throw line. 9 points, 2.7 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 0% free throw percentage. His first free throws in the EuroChallenge. In the BBL, Klein is averaging 7.5 points, 2.4 rebounds, 2 assists, 88% free throw percentage. 2 times he's been in double figures in the EuroChallenge. 11 points against Tartu Rock. And the BBL 4 times he's been in double figures. 16 points against FC Bayern Munich. Klein gets both to fall. 2-point lead for Enisey. Exciting basketball from Frankfurt, Germany in EuroChallenge play. Quarterfinal play. Game 1. Cooper. He's also a candidate or a guy that wants to go back or wants to reach the NBA. In the corner, Leathers, high rainbow, short. Rebound, Klein. Cobbs, coast to coast, good. Justin, the General Cobbs ties the game at 69 all. Goes coast to coast. Frankfurt to Los Angeles, that would be nice, coast to coast. Justin Cobbs. And a prayer miss from Kolesnikov. The Skyliners can take the lead again. Cobbs out, Birchie for the lead. In and out, and the ball goes to the sideline, and Klein stumbled and fell to the ground, but he's okay, he gets up. And a timeout taken here, 69 all. What an exciting game here today in Frankfurt, Germany. And this game is so important for the Fraport Skyliners. I mean, in one sense, Enisey, Krasnoyarsk, they have the advantage in terms of the travel schedule, simply because every other weekend, Enisey, Krasnoyarsk have to have big road trips in the VTB League. They're playing in 8 countries all over the place. They travel to the Ukraine, they travel to the Czech Republic, they travel to Latvia, they travel to Kazakhstan, and they make long trips almost every weekend. So first they fly 6 hours to Moscow, and then they have a layover, and then they take the next plane to wherever in Europe, to the Czech Republic, to Latvia. So they do this all the time. The question will be, can the Fraport Skyliners, what will they do out of this road trip? They leave tomorrow for Russia and play on Friday. So it will be interesting to see how they can handle the jet lag, how they can handle the food, all the outside things. So we'll see. So if they can come out with a win here, that would be so important for the Fraport Skyliners. Because if Enisey Krasnoyarsk can win today, that's half the rent. Because they'll have good cards to win the second game at home. DJ Cooper. 12 assists in the game. Cooper kicks it out to Lezic. Back to Cooper. 8 on the shot clock. Cooper for the lead. Miss. And the tip out. Another loose ball. But Sergeyev loses the ball. Sergeyev, a miscommunication between Sergeyev and Enrico White. Or Tarico White, sorry. Who was a standout quarterback in high school. He had a 90-mile-an-hour fastball as a 13-year-old. His mom wanted him to play baseball, but he threw his arm out and chose basketball then. White. And beautiful pick and roll. Cobbs to Folkman for the lead. Tarico White, the standout athlete. Nice move there. He was drafted from the Detroit Pistons, fractured his foot as a rookie, and his NBA dream went to waste. Cobbs, again, the Skyliners looking to take the lead here. 2 minutes to play in crunch time. Cobbs, alley-oop, and Folkman has the ball to fall in. Folkman with the crunch time points here. 2 points in a row. 2 assists from Cobbs. Nice spin move from Cooper. Cooper kicks it out. Sergeyev. White with 6 seconds on the shot clock for 3. Oh, and he hits it. Big bucket from Tarico White. And he came into the game shooting 40% from outside. And they've called Tarico White Mr. Fearless because he's a guy that fears no one. I mean, he'll take those big shots. He loves to penetrate. And he mainly got that nickname because he played against tough competition growing up, always played against older kids, and he never wanted to lose against anyone. So he had that that fearless trait within him as he was growing up as a kid, and that grew with him all the way until his professional career, all throughout college too. Only played 2 years in the college for the University of Mississippi, went in the NBA draft 2010 and was drafted by the Detroit Pistons in the second round at 36. .135 to play in the game. Enisey Krasnoyarsk up by 1 point, 74-73. Crunch time has been here. Who has the better nerves now? Who will do the little things better? And who will make the big shots? Sean Armin not on the floor. Too bad for him. We'd like to have seen him get on the scoring sheet today. No points for Sean Armin. Bitter game for him. But it's going to have to be other guys that'll come up with the big shots here. Skyliners with 1:35 to play. Klein to Cobbs. Cobbs. Block from Folkman. Cobbs penetrates. Looking to pass. And he suffers a turnover. He can't believe it. Cobbs walks with the ball. Traveling violation. Cobbs, who usually makes the big plays, makes a turnover here. But still a lot of time left here. And a whistle. Everybody on their feet here in the Fraport Arena. Gordon Herbert going up and down the sideline. I don't want to be walking in his shoes now. He didn't like that call either. He's having some words with the referee over at the Skyliner bench right now. I don't know what the problem is here. There's a problem with the clock at the other end of the basket. And the man who fixes those things for the Fraport Skyliners, Stefan Schultz, he is over there now at midcourt trying to fix the problem. And if we didn't have him, nothing would be working in the Fraport Arena tonight. And he's working on the problem right now at the center court area next to the Fraport bench. Now you can see him right now at the center court line talking with the official, trying to fix the problem. Great atmosphere here, even though it's not packed today, but the problem is you can't see, obviously behind the basket to the left, there isn't much people there. The X block on the right, that's where the hardcore fans sit at the Skyliners, that's pretty nicely filled. And also here, right below the camera here, these seats are all pretty much full here. So I think this is probably the most watched game in the EuroChallenge at home so far for the Fraport Skyliners.
Ich finde sensationell, dass ihr trotzdem steht. Ihr seid klasse. Ihr seid einfach spitze.
So I guess they're going to play without the clock down on the Skyliners end of the court, on the bench end of the court. That clock isn't working right now, and they don't seem to have the problem fixed either. So we'll see what's happening now. A little pause here. Enisey is taking this moment to talk it over on the bench. The Skyliners are relaxing. Birchie, Morrison, Cobbs, and Klein and Tez are on the court having some last words with Gordon Herbert. And of course, the faithful Skyliners mascot, Donkey Kong, is waving the Fraport Skyliners flag. Maybe that will give the Skyliners the last tick of energy here for the last 1 minute 27. Donkey Kong, as always, doing a great job here, supporting the team. That's always a very difficult moment when there's a stoppage of play that is longer than a timeout. The players are used to playing on the court, having the exercise. Now there's a little pause here of a few minutes where nothing is happening. The muscles aren't functioning. They're kind of just sitting around, waiting around. Now Cobbs has the ball, and also Mike Morrison is dribbling around. So they're just kind of, keeping in the groove here, because, this is a few minutes here where they aren't active, and that can sometimes bring a player out of their groove. So the Skyliners are taking some shots now over on the Enisey end of the court. Quantes Robertson is sitting down there on the Skyliners next to the bench there, and I wonder what he's thinking right now. Maybe he'll make that big defensive play at the end of the game to win it, or maybe he will make that big three-pointer today. If I look at the stats here, Tez is actually, he hit 1 3-pointer today. Tez is having a pretty good game. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. Top scorer, Folkman with 19, 4 boards. Justin Cobbs with a great game. He's so close to a double-double. 18 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 steal for Justin Cobbs. Jacob Birchie has 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And top scorer for Enisey Krasnoyarsk is Elmaden Kikanovic with 16 points, 5 rebounds. Sava Lezic has 15 points and 6 rebounds. DJ Cooper has 12 points and 12 assists. And Tarika White has 12 points and 2 assists and 3 steals. He's been a force on defense, and one of his hidden strengths in this game, Tarika White, is his defense. He often doesn't get recognized for his defense, but he's been very strong tonight with the 3 steals that show for that. So now Enisey on the floor now. They're going to take some shots here. Obviously the commissioner tonight here for the game aren't pleased that one side, you can't see it on the screen now. I don't know what screen you're seeing, but if you have the full court screen now, you can't see the right basket. The right basket on the right of your screen. Now the clock is working again. The clock on the Skyliners end is working again, on the Skyliners bench end. So now finally, ladies and gentlemen, we can resume play here in game 1 of the EuroChallenge quarterfinal battle between the Fraport Skyliners and Russian team Enisey Krasnoyarsk from Siberia. Tomorrow, both teams start on a long 12-hour flight to Siberia. But first, one of these teams has to depart from the floor as the winner. Who's it going to be? The Russian team or the German team? Let's get going here. Let's get excited for the last 1 minute 27 seconds to play here. And Enisey have possession with Tarika White. Kikanovic, he's been hot tonight. Don't give him the 15-footer. He's hit that shot tonight. They got to defend him better. Cooper, the other guy, with the Jared Jordan-like passes. Great pass first. White for 3. Miss. Long rebound and another offensive rebound from Enisey. Unbelievable how many offensive rebounds they have had tonight. They've had too many. And Cooper can't get the shot off. And turnover against Cooper. 24-second violation. Enisey with 14 offensive rebounds. Skyliners not too shabby themselves with 10. 47 seconds to play in the game, ladies and gentlemen. The Fraport Skyliners down by 1 point, 74-73. Who's going to have the big hand, the hot hand? Will it be Birchie? Will it be Cobbs? Cobbs with his cool, calm play. Is he going to win the game? He's 8-0 in EuroChallenge play. There's the shot. Good. Justin! The General Cobbs is Frankfurt the lead, 75-74. 24 seconds to go. Enisey, they could win the game here, but there's a 8-second difference. Kikanovic is bread and butter. Miss. Rebound. Skyliners at the ball. Konstantin Klein with the rebound. And he gets fouled. Can it be again? Justin Cobbs with the big shot. It doesn't matter where he was. He won the point guard duel against Courtney Fortson. He won the point guard duel against Brandon Curry. And will he win the point guard duel tonight against DJ Cooper? Skyliners now to take the 4-point lead here. Or a 3-point lead, excuse me. Konstantin Klein. And he hits the first one. The Skyliners now, what will they do? If Klein makes it, Skyliners will be up by 3. Will they foul Enisey, or will they give them the 3-pointer to tie the game, to send it into overtime? Klein makes the third one. And the Fraport Skyliners lead 77-74. Once again, Justin Cobbs shows that he is the general on the floor. When it's that crunch time, he gets the ball in his hands and he makes the big shots. He didn't have a great game against Bonn, but hey, the EuroChallenge, he is undefeated. He has never lost a EuroChallenge game with the Fraport Skyliners, and it looks like he will keep his streak alive at 9 games. Justin Cobbs, give him the ball when you need something to be done on the court. 12 seconds to play, ladies and gentlemen. The Fraport Skyliners up by 3 points, 77-74. 5 team fouls for Enisey, 2 for the Skyliners. Timeout taken from Enisey, Krasnoyarsk. What are they going to do now? What will they do? Will the Skyliners foul? Or will Krasnoyarsk try to get the 2 quick points and then foul the Skyliners to get the ball back? We'll see. It is definitely here a 1-possession game.
Feedback an das Fraport Skylers Dance Team. Jetzt nochmal. Make some noise! Hier Defense! Alles geben! Defense! Viel zu leise! Lauter!
Inbounds play here, right in front, to the right where I am. Tarika White. DJ Cooper. Cooper. What's Cooper going to do? Sergev. Cooper. And Cobbs fouls him with 4.7 seconds to play. Cooper is a 64% free throw shooter in the EuroChallenge, 82 in the VTB League. Cooper's averaging 10.4 points, 3.2 rebounds, 7.8 assists in the EuroChallenge play. In the VTB League, he has 8.9 assists, but not on the shot. Still inbounds play. Sorry, that was 3 team fouls for the Skyliners. And now they foul Cooper again. That's 4 team fouls. 3.1 seconds to go. Very, very smart plays there from Cobbs. Now only 3.1 seconds to play. White. Cooper for 3! In and out, the game's over! The Fraport Skyliners win game 1 in Frankfurt with 77-74. Take the 1-0 lead. What a comeback from the Fraport Skyliners here in Frankfurt, Germany. Let's quickly check the stats here for the game. The Fraport Skyliners end the game shooting 47% from the field. Enisey shot 47. Skyliners shot 24 from outside. Enisey 23. Look how even the stats are today. The rebounds, 36-31 for Enisey. Turnovers, 16 Enisey, 12 for Frankfurt. Top scorer for the Fraport Skyliners was Justin Cobbs with 20 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 19 for Folkman, 13 for Teds, 11 for Birchie. And top scorer for Enisey, Kikanovic with 16, 15 for Lezic, 12 points for Cooper and White. The Skyliners can reach the 2015 EuroChallenge Final Four with a win on Friday in Game 2 against Enisey Krasnoyarsk. Until then, if there is a Game 3, that'll be in 1 week here at 19:30 in Frankfurt. Thanks everyone out there for watching tonight, and we'll see you next time here from Frankfurt, Germany. I'm out. Goodbye, and until the next time.
wird morgen im Bus rauskommen, bevor wir nach Russland fahren. Der wird bestimmt trotzdem kommen, aber ich freue mich, nächstes Jahr hier zu sein. Ich hoffe, wir werden noch viele schöne Erlebnisse haben. Und Dankeschön für alles.
Okay, alles klar. Wir drücken euch die Daumen und holen das Beste raus. Wir sind immer bei euch. Auf geht's. Also, was wir vermeiden wollen, ist ein Spiel 3 hier in der Bauarena, wo wir das auch mitnehmen würden. Von daher, drückt unseren Jungs die Daumen am Freitag. Um 13:10 Uhr ist das Spiel. Um 13:10 Uhr live.